Why most people are already behind on AI. Right now, someone with the same education, the same experience, and the same opportunities as you is pulling ahead. Not because they're smarter, not because they work harder, but because they use AI, and that gap is growing every single day. Most people think they still have plenty of time to learn AI. They think it's something they can look into next year, or maybe the year after that, but history suggests something very different. Every major technological revolution follows the same pattern. A small group moves early. Most people wait. And by the time the majority finally pays attention, the biggest advantages have already been claimed. Imagine two people, the same age, the same education, the same job, the same opportunities. One person starts using AI every day, the other ignores it. After a week, there's almost no difference. After a month, the gap becomes visible. After a year, it looks like one of them has superpowers. They learn faster, research faster, write faster, solve problems faster, and produce more work in less time. That is how technological revolutions create winners, not overnight, but one small advantage at a time. Let's go back to the early days of the internet. In the mid-1990s, many people saw the internet as a novelty, a hobby, a playground for tech enthusiasts. Most people couldn't imagine how it would change the world, but while the majority was ignoring it, some people were building on it. One of those people was Mark Cuban. In 1995, he co-founded Broadcast.com. The idea sounded strange at the time, delivering audio content over the internet. Many people didn't see the opportunity, but Mark Cuban did. Just a few years later, Yahoo acquired Broadcast.com for billions of dollars. The lesson is simple. The biggest rewards rarely go to the people who notice technology first. They go to the people who act first. Then came smartphones. When the first iPhone was introduced, many people were skeptical. Some thought it was too expensive. Others thought it was unnecessary. Why would anyone need the internet on a phone? Today, that question sounds ridiculous. Smartphones changed how we communicate, how we work, how we shop, how we learn. The foods. People who recognized the shift early gained an advantage. The people who dismissed it eventually followed everyone else. Then came social media. At first, many businesses dismissed it. They thought it was for teenagers, a distraction, a trend that would eventually disappear. But not everyone thought that way. Gary Vaynerchuk saw something different. While most companies ignored platforms like YouTube, he started creating content, video after video, year after year. Long before personal branding became mainstream. Long before businesses understood the power of attention online. Today, Gary Vaynerchuk has one of the most recognized personal brands in business. Not because he was lucky, because he moved before everyone else. People often laugh at new technology. Then, they ignore it. Then they adopt it. And finally, they wonder why they didn't start sooner. The same thing happened with online content creation. Consider MrBeast. Long before he became one of the biggest creators in the world, he spent years making videos that almost nobody watched. Most people would have quit. Most people would have assumed the opportunity wasn't real. But he kept going. Learning, improving, building. Today, millions of people see the results, but very few people see the years of work that came first. Being early rarely feels exciting. It usually feels uncomfortable. It usually feels uncertain, and that's exactly why most people don't do it. Now, look at the bigger picture. The internet, smartphones, social media, YouTube, and now AI. Every major technological shift created winners and losers. Not because some people were smarter, not because some people had better degrees, but because some people adapted faster. The technology changes. The pattern stays the same. History doesn't reward the people who wait until everyone agrees. History rewards the people who move before everyone else understands. By the time everyone agrees, the opportunity is usually gone. And now we arrive at AI. Many people still think AI is just another app, another tool, another trend. But AI may become something much bigger than that. It can help people research faster, learn faster, write faster, analyze faster, solve problems faster, and make better decisions in less time. That is not just a convenience, that is a competitive advantage. This is why the conversation around AI is often misunderstood. The question is not whether AI will replace your job. The question is whether someone using AI will outperform you. Imagine those two people. Again, the same education, the same experience, the same opportunities. One learns, AI one ignores it. At first, the difference is small, but over time, that gap grows. Faster research, faster learning, faster execution, faster results. Small advantages compound into massive advantages. The good news is that you are not too late. In fact, most people still haven't seriously started using AI. We are still in the early stages of this shift. But opportunities don't stay open forever. The people who benefit most from change are usually the people who embrace it before everyone else does. Nobody wishes they had started using the internet later. Nobody wishes they had ignored smartphones. Nobody wishes they had ignored social media. Nobody wishes they had waited longer to build on YouTube. And 10 years from now, many people will probably say the same thing about AI. 10 years from now, AI won't be new anymore. It will simply be part of how the world works. The only question is whether you were one of the people building an advantage or one of the people wondering where everyone else got theirs. If you want to stay ahead of the biggest technology trends, AI breakthroughs, and the future of work, subscribe to Oridan. Because the people who start learning today will build the advantage everyone else tries to catch tomorrow.